here's the next part of my story, and no worries, it's almost done. There's only 8 chapters. But here's chapter 7. And I want to say it like this, though. Chapter 7: Judgment Kills the Heart. The next part of the story I would like to be more serious about. This part of the story is about being judged harshly from other people. There are 3 true stories that I heard that shocked me the most. One is in a church parking lot. There are these kids outside that were playing basketball, and a random person came over to the kids with a gun and shot and killed them because they were gay. There are a lot of other people today that makes life difficult for gay people and other people that are different from them. I believe it is judgment that kills people nowadays. Judgment can murder people or cause people to end their life. I have heard of this story, true story, of a person named Bobby. He was the type of person that wanted to fit in and be like everyone else. Till later on he accepted himself as a gay person and really wanted to live a life to the fullest by being happy and being who he truly is. He came out to his mother about himself being gay, and she didn't accept that one bit. She tried her best to change who he was and tried to avoid that judgment from other people for having a gay son. Things in Bobby's life became much harder for him, trying to be who he was, and got constantly rejected, and from that eventually led to his own death of ending his own life. The other true story I wanted to share is about this boy named Matthew Shepard. Matthew also was the kind of person that wanted to live life to the fullest and wanted to be who he truly is. And he told his family that about himself, and they did take it hard at first, but they grew to accept him. On a night, Matthew met 2 guys at a bar, and one of them guys had lied and told him that they were gay and asked him if he would like to have a ride home, and he accepted. The guys drove out into the middle of nowhere and dragged Matthew out of their car and tied him up to a nearby fence post and beat him to death with the end part of a revolver. Why does life have to be more difficult for those that are different? Us gay people live normally like any other people and go through the same kind of problems in life compared to any other person goes through. But being different makes things harder for us to survive. It's like going through 10 times as much pain than anyone else. There was several thoughts I had that caused me to be openly gay with other people. One thought is that if I don't become open with others, then I'd truly be alone for the rest of my life. And that would truly make me end my life, because of being alone is the biggest fear in my life. Another thought I had was if I were to be in a relationship with a girl and start my own family, I wouldn't be enjoying my life. And I would probably hurt that person I would be with if we were to have a family of our own. Not only I'd be hurting the person I had loved, but I'd also hurt my son or daughter, and that would ruin the family. But after life, I do admit that things was a little bit difficult with self-acceptance, especially from my parents putting me down for it. But really, it made me feel more free and happy and more at ease. Because being who I am is something that life is worth living for. I know it's not only gay people that get judged harshly, but it's also a lot of people in school that gets bullied as well. People that were bullied knows that knows the same kind of hurt that pain feels like for us gay people. They know what it's like to be judged and pushed around by people they don't really know, just by being different, just by being who they are. I know if people are pushed around too much, not only it would make them end their own life, it could lead them to hurt many other people. There are school shootouts because of a person being bullied too much. Not only being judged and being bullied in school can affect a person, but also being alone can really hurt a person. I recently heard news of a shootout at a movie theater in Colorado during the Dark Knight Rises premiere. Person that did the shooting, I found out that he was never noticed in school and didn't really have any friends. He was a good person at home. The biggest thing about that was that he was alone. I know that being alone can hurt a person inside deeply. Being shy and afraid to talk to people makes things extremely difficult for a person to live a good life. All that's needed to help a person that is shy and alone is by coming out of your comfort zone and talk to that person and show that you notice them. Showing the slightest amount of care can change a person's life forever. With how shy of a person I was always afraid to talk to people, and I was afraid to use my phone for anything. With what helped me with being shy is when I had a job at Kohl's and worked in the shoe department, and I had many customers to help, and they really needed my help to find certain shoes for them, or I would get these phone calls from other places to help me find shoes for them. And just by talking to them people, it really helped me out with my shyness. It's by having more contacts and communication with people I don't really know really helped me the most. If everyone in this world would stop judgment and bullying around others and help others from being alone, this world would become a better place to live. To help you get a better thought of this part of the story, watch the movies Prayers for Bobby, the Matthew Shepard story, and also listen to this song called Hero from Superchick.